Hello, and welcome to another edition of TJ Plays with some AI stuff. In this version, I want to show you how to install the Figma Console MCP. There's a couple of installation versions in here. The one I'm going to go over is the one that's going to give you the full featured version. The easiest one is this remote version where you just enter a URL and the name, and then that's going to give you a lot of the analytical and reporting benefits of it, but it's not going to really give you all of the full feature set that the local setup will give you. So I'm just going to go through these steps. And so the setup part is right here. So this is how we'll install it. So I'm going to copy this clone URL and go down here. And so this is the area where I want to clone it. So I'm going to clone it into there. And now I'm going to CD into that directory that I just cloned, and then I'm going to npm install it. So now it's installing. And then make sure that you have your node versions in line to node minimum at node 20, I think is what my default is set at right now. So now I'm going to run this. It already knows what it wants to do. So I'm going to run, this is Warp, by the way, which is a great terminal that I like to use. Now I'm going to build it. So this is npm run build local. And then just as a cheat, really, if you wanted to, like you can just point, since you're already in this repo, you can just tell AI to do this. Like it'll just tell it, I want to install the local version, or I want to install the npx version, and then it'll just do it. So, but I'm doing this with you manually. So now I'm gonna do this in Claude Desktop, but the same rules apply for any MCP client. So I'm gonna go to my settings down here, and then in the developer part, I want to load this setting right here, basically. So I'm gonna edit that config file. It shows me where it's at. I'm gonna put it in cursor, and then here it is, blank MCP. I'm gonna copy this into here. And adjust that, and I'm going to take this over here so that way you don't see me enter my my API, my access token. Ooh, that's because I opened cursor. And so, all right, access token has been added. Wonderful. Now I'm going to restart Claude Desktop. And then while that's happening, I'm going to go over here to this part where this is the special way to open Figma in order to open it in like a developer mode so the MCP has full access to it. So I'm going to go back to my terminal, and then I'm going to, it even knows what I want to do right there. So I'm going to run that line. Now this is the one that you would open for Mac. There's another one for Windows. So I'm going to open this up. And then here is Figma that just opened, MCP server enabled, so the connection is available. Now, this is our altitude Figma project. So I am going to start seeing what this sees. Can you tell me what local Figma project I have available? So all of that, the connection info should be there. It's going to check. I need to give it access because it was the first time that I set it up. So there it is. It knows exactly. And it knows that the Figma bridge isn't running yet. That's a step that I forgot. Great. So if you go to plugins, and then you go to development, and then you go to import plugin from manifest, and then you'll locate. Let's see. So this is where I have. This is my little sandbox environment. This is where I cloned it. And then inside there, you'll see this Figma bridge plugin folder, Figma desktop bridge. You'll load this little manifest file. And once you load that up, you'll see right here, click it. And then it opens up down here. Let me move my head. Right there, you see MCP ready, a little green light. That means it's ready to go. So then I can say something like, I'll say, can we browse tokens? And then there's a way you can go through and like auto approve all of these, but right now I'm just going to go ahead and go through and let it do all the things it's doing. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's a MCP app. Great. This is awesome. So now it's actually giving me all of the tokens from our system here. So tier 1, tier 2, brand theme. Oh, that's great. Oh, look, there it is, brand theme. And so all of these are available and I could sort through them and read through them, and I can filter them. Well, that's awesome. What a neat little thing you can do. And these MCP apps just came out. There's a couple more lined up that we're about to launch within this MCP as well. Let's do something fun. Could you turn the banner description to a nursery rhyme about banner components? So now I'm asking it to execute a command on it. So now this is a certain tool that runs. I'm going to approve it. Once you approve it, you always approve it. Then you don't have to approve it again. But like I said, there is a setting you can go into the config and then auto approve all of these. So this is kind of cool. It's showing me what it wants to do there. And yeah, this looks great. So I'm going to approve that. I'm going to navigate to that banner. This is the banner. And then there it is. So it added that nursery rhyme to there, and I'll just say, no, that's okay. Can you please add it back to what it was before? So I'll close that out, and then it should, there it is. And now it's back to what it was before. So what was that? Less than 3 minutes that it took to get that set up. So you saw an MCP app that had all access to all of the variables and all the tokens that are in the system. You saw me change a description. How about to that same banner component, can you add a property that says, is everything all good? True or false? So since we have ability to add values, I'll move this aside and we'll see. There it is. Is everything all good? True, of course, because everything is all good. Wonderful. Okay, so I hope this helps you all. Please let me know if this doesn't, but this is like the simplest setup. When you use that MPX setup, make sure you're running at least node 20 on your local, and reach out if you have any problems. If you use that MPX setup, you'll always get the latest updates. So, and I always try to keep the doc site as updated as possible. So thanks everybody for your support. And I'd love to hear back from you on how you're using it and how it's benefiting for you and what value it's providing for you and your team. And yeah, until next time. Bye everybody.